Hello and welcome to new weekly videos of game physics. This week I wanted to test the different ways of implementing audios in Unity and compare them. My test will aim on three ways of implementation, one with Unity Classic Audio, one using Steam Audio, and one using Google Resonance. To proceed, I made three Unity projects that contain three scenes for each audio implementation. The first project is a game with 16 balls around an audio listener that play a sound. The game has 10 rounds. During each round, a random ball will play a sound, and the goal is to guess the correct ball to test the accuracy of the spatialization. After the game, the player can replay and the result of the game is saved in a CSV file with the same CLV writer class as last few weeks. I played 10 games with Unity 3D Audio, Steam Audio, and Resonance. And I also played 10 games with the 2D stereo Unity used as a control experiment. With the final result, I conclude that even if the result with Steam Audio is the highest, it's practically equivalent if we take into account the control experiment. My second project was to test the Doppler effect. The effect, which is as much responsible for the weird effect when an ambulance with a siren passes by you, than the redshift of a faraway galaxy. We are testing the sound here, so let's go for the first example. I made a scene with an ambulance that I can spawn with a siren on. I can choose its velocity, the ambulance orientation, and the sound volume, spatialization, and Doppler factor. For each scene, I made the ambulance pass near a player with an audio listener. I tried Unity Audio with and without spatialization, Steam Audio, and Resonance. I record the sound and put it in Audacity to see if I noticed a difference. We can see that if we trace the spectrum at the beginning when the ambulance is in front and at the end when it's behind, that the frequency is constant for stereo audio, and the frequency is lower at the end for Unity Audio, Steam and Resonance. That means there is Doppler effect. It's particularly visible with Resonance, and we can conclude that only with 3D sound we can see the Doppler effect on Unity. Finally, I wanted to test the performance provided by this 3 audio system. I coded the game. We generate a labyrinth with a monster inside for my individual project class. I have an audio source in the feet, in the torch, and an ambient sound in the player camera audio source. The monster has a static ambient sound and scream if he sees the player. I implemented reverb based on the maze mesh with each audio system. I will not use baked feature because the maze generation is in real time. I enable all the features of each one and played for several minutes with Unity Profiler. I predict that Steam Audio, which uses fluids mechanics to make physics accurate, sound wave, will be the most energy consuming than Resonance, who aim to be used on smartphone. And we can see it was. Thanks.